First of all, I'm back. I had said that I was about to go get in the bed and whatnot, but I just really had to bring y'all this episode of Love at the Lockup just to get it off my desk, okay? Last week episode 7, season 7, episode 17, the Mathin, okay? Okay, because I was like, what the hell? Anyway, the episode started with crunchy waves saying Damon acting like ain't shit happened. This is too much. Ma'am, this was too much when your son was talking to both of these women while he was locked up. You knew it was too much then. But you and your finger waves decided to go through with it. Your 8 out from the back finger waves decided y'all was going to go through with the shits. So now, since the shits is too much, you don't want to be with the shits. Girl, go to hell. Anyway, he's still trying to throw Gigi off of her track because he's a liar. He doesn't even know how to lie. Boy, get the fuck out of here. Okay, because we tired. Okay, we tired. We need a break. So, he said he want breathing room, but you want to continue to lie to these women. You want to continue to lie to these women, but when they ask you questions, you want to decide that you want to be the victim when you are the liar. Sir, please. So Crunchy Waves decided to tell Gigi that Damon wants to speak with both her and Bonita. So Gigi was like, so you want to talk to me and Bonita? Like, what's that about? So he was like, you got to wait. Damon, you should have handled your SHI like a man, but you failed to do that, and now we're here. Okay? Like, they know you ain't skit. But what's crazy is y'all know he ain't shit, but y'all still decided to be with him. So, whatever. Charlie and Hillary. Oh, Jesus. Hillary is being released today, and Charlie is going to pick her up. He's been waiting for a year and a half for her. He wants to get engaged to her. You don't even know this lady like that. Like, y'all just been doing a lot of I was about to say sex talk. Let me tell y'all. That is my song by Meg Thee Stallion. Okay? If you ever just want something real ratchet to listen to, put that song on. Sorry. That's my song. Okay? If you with the shits, turn that on. So, he wants to get engaged to this lady, and I'm just like, you don't even know this lady like that. Like, the way you look versus the way you used to look, it seems as though you don't even know yourself like that. Anyway, he has doubts and anxiety about the marriage because he thinks that she thinks he's too poor for her. But you want her to marry you. Poor and all. Share, please. Okay? Charlie, I'm going to call Charlie Share because that's what he looks like to me. So Charlie gets to the prison to pick Hillary up. And all the ladies are happy and clapping and celebrating and cheering her on. This fool gets there and says, yeah, freedom. I was like, Charlie, boy, fuck you. Because these people are locked up. Go directly. Okay? So then we get to Rich and Felicia. So Rich lives in Houston. He was pulled over. He said he was pulled over for just being black. That is true. But again, if you guys were in, we talked about this in the live. If you know that being pulled over just for being black, you are known that being in Houston get you pulled over for being black. Why did you have a bunch of grams of weed in your vehicle? Make that make sense to me. So because they searched his car, because you had the grams of marijuana in your vehicle, he was in jail for 6 days with no bail. So we get to Felicia raggedy ass. She tell Folklock that she's going to Houston to see Rich unannounced. Why would you do that? Anyway, Rich is there with his sister. Rich's sister says in the confessional that Rich is a deflector and he's been like this his whole life. That says a lot about Rich, which is why he didn't want to talk to Felicia about that wife of his. He just seems avoidant, and that is the one thing I do not like about people. Say what it is. Like, stop deflecting. You want to be in a relationship, but you want to deflect. You don't want to be honest, and it is nerve-wracking. Okay. So Folklock and Folklock Jr., they basically was like, this is Felicia's first boyfriend, and I'm in a long time, and y'all are letting her look stupid as fuck, taking her, and you Folklock Senior, Folklock decided to drive her to Houston like a pack of dummies sitting in that damn car. Like, y'all look stupid. So you tell them in the car that you let Rich eat your girl. You share way too much with them. They have way too much access to you and your business. They are way too invested in what you have going on. And again, I'm gonna stand on this. They don't want you with this black man. They seem racist to me, just like your family, because y'all Sicilian. Y'all are not accepting of the blacks, but you Folklock Jr. want to act like y'all of the blacks, girl. So Felicia, my question to Felicia is, if that man ghosted you, my comment to Felicia is, if Rich ghosted you, that means he didn't want you. He don't want you. He don't want to talk to you. He don't want to be bothered with you. If he wanted to talk to you, he will call you. He will bother. He will make it a point to talk to you. But because of that, you decided to let your inner child. You decided to let your inner child come out and be childish. Not only did you do that, your cousin, the one who gets you in trouble all the time, the one who love you, which I feel like is the same one who is jealous of you, she somehow talked you into driving to Houston unannounced. Girl. And that's another thing. Why is your cousin looking extra cute? Like, you went from looking like a hardcore lesbian, so now you look like I may not be a lady, but I'm all woman. Sorry, y'all. Woo, bless me. That's the God honest truth. You came on this scene looking like a whole girl. Cause all these episodes ago, I thought you was a boy, Damon, but you look like a whole girl traveling to Houston. It gives you act like you want her nigga. That what I think. Kristen and Corey. Corey tells Kristen to leave. You and Corey share a friendship. Corey has her kids with Brady. You have no kids with Brady. You are only married to Brady. So, ma'am, you don't have an opinion or nothing about this lady and how she should raise her kids to that raggedy ass, nothing ass baby daddy that she have, i.e. the nigga that you decided to marry and you're trying to make him father of the year. Girl, go suck a dick. Okay? And mind your business. Because I would have put you out my damn house. That's the hell I would have done. Anyway, Corey told her that you're just trying to mend things because she left, decided to come back and was like, well, I want to apologize. Corey said, you're only apologizing because you want to mend things for Brady's sake. Girl, please. So Corey, after Kirsten left, Corey told Brady what happened. So he decided, I guess he's going to talk to Kirsten. I don't know. But Bonita, Gigi, and Damon, they meet up for dinner. He decided to introduce the ladies. Bonita said, "Who are you to him?" And Gigi said, "That's my man." And she started throwing stuff all over Damon, as she should, because you lied to both of those women. You lied to both of those women. You really led Bonita on, but you lied and led both women on. And they didn't know. They felt something while you were in prison, but they really started to feel and started to kind of, you know, follow their intuition once your raggedy ass got, they not really because they ain't follow their intuition yet. They just started to really feel you, something ain't right with you. All right. So Charlie and Hillary, she wants to be a model and an actress. That's all I got. He took the lady to he was taking her to dinner or something to that effect, but we'll get there. She said she doesn't want to be back in jail, so you know she really wants to do right in her life, and that's pretty much all we got with that. Corey and Brady, Corey feels like she's concerned more. Corey feels like Brady is more concerned with Kirsten than his own children. He should have married, and Corey tells him, "You should have married after being released from jail." She wants, if she tells Brady, "If you ever have an issue with me, do not send your raggedy ass, olive oil looking ass wife to come and talk to me, because I'm a bat the piss out of that bitch if you ever send her to my motherfucking house again. Okay? I'm a wrap her up and tie that hoe in the boat. So don't send that bitch to my house." She didn't say all of that, but I feel like Corey wanted me to say that. So all she said was, "Listen, if you have an issue with me, you call me. Leave that raggedy hoe wherever she at." So we get down to Rich and Felicia, and we meet Kay. Y'all remember Kay was the one that met with Rich in the Love During Lockup or something to that effect. I don't know. And Felicia felt the way because they had hung out and whatnot. And I had thought that maybe Kay had Rich. That's what I was thinking in the back of my mind, because that's what Kay give me, just a little bit. I'm a romantic, but then I'm gonna come and hug you and I'm gonna be your friend. Hey girl! That's what she gave me. But you know, I could be wrong, and I'm gonna stand on that hill. Okay? But you know, she came to meet Felicia, and Folklock Jr. are two raggedy ass, hating ass bitches, like mother, like daughter. So Felicia goes to knock on Rich's door. He didn't answer the phone. He didn't answer the door. And I noticed when they pulled up to Rich's house, because they was talking mad cash money ass shit, until they pulled up to Rich's door. And it was like, "Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice." Now they tune change, because they some money hungry bitches with no future plans. Okay, always trying to sell somebody. They probably trying to sell Felicia to the highest bidder. Bitches. So that's nice. Girl. Anyway, to Felicia, once again, you look like a motherfucking duck. Going to Houston right along with them. Traveling to Houston 6 hours from New Orleans to go knock on this nigga door. You look crazy. So there is no answer. So she was like, "I know he at the gym. Just drive to the gym." So they head to the gym. He's in the gym. He's working out. And he turned around and looked to see Felicia. And he's extremely surprised to see her. And then we move over to Gigi sorry y'all, we move over to Gigi and no, so before, oh no, that was in the next episode. So we moved back to Gigi, Goddess, and Bonita. Bonita asked Gigi, okay, so who is he again? We pick up there. And she said, that's my man. Baby, Bonita had to drown him in water, and she left. Like, she left, and he's pissed off. And Gigi was like, man, you didn't do nothing. What the fuck you wanted Gigi to do? Because not only did you lie to Bonita, you lied to Gigi too. And again, you want both of those girls to sit there and look stupid while you play in their face constantly, just so you can say, I'm the man. That doesn't make you a man. Two women at the same time, letting two girls suck on your little puny weenie at the same time. That don't make you a man. What do you do for a living, Damon? What are your aspirations? What are your goals? Huh? What is art? Is art? If a tree falls, does it not make noise? Sorry, y'all. I'm so corny. I'm just saying, like, you're so enamored in being the Polly Pocket King that you just fail at being an actual human being and showing up as a man and a father. But you're okay with showing up with a nigga with hoes. That's at the top of your food chain. Not being a man and being a father, being a dad. Because the person that you are, you don't want that type of man to show up to your daughters. But guess what? Guess what usually happens? They usually meet niggas like you. Anyway, we get down to Charlie and Hillary. This fool had a $50 gift certificate to take her to a Thai place. And her tone is annoying as hell to me. She's just like, oh my God, I can't believe I have been released. Bitch, if you don't put some bass in your damn voice, put some bass in your voice. Okay, maybe I'm just loud and common and obnoxious sometimes. Okay, ma'am, listen. Lady, we hungry. Okay? We hungry. We want some pie. You say 10 miles up the road? 10 miles. No. Just kidding. No, for real. Your voice, you keep trying to be this docile person, and for some reason I just don't feel like you are that, Miss Hillary. I feel like you are a former crash out. I feel like you are just at this age where you just like, you know what, it is what it is. But you also understand, being at your age and having all of this experience, life experience, you also know Charlie ain't it. You know Charlie is not the man for you. I'm looking at your facial expressions between this episode and reviewing, and I looked at the season finale because I had to review it this morning on the panel. Looking at your facial expressions, you are not interested in Charlie. There is nothing about Charlie that holds your interest. And I'm not mad at that if you can be honest, but I don't know if you're waiting for that Florida man. But ma'am, you should go directly to Florida. And usually I send people directly to hell, but ma'am, I'm sending you directly to Florida. Go be with that man. Go get your man, sis. Go get your man. And go live great in the Everglades with the alligators. You understand? Go feed the alligators down in Florida in the Everglades. Hell, go live around Disney World. I don't give a damn. Get away from from Cher, aka fake ass Marilyn Manson. He is very, very controlling. I don't know. He just looked like a weirdo. Okay. And then as they were talking, and the way, listen, y'all have to really pay attention to these cues and stuff. The way Charlie was laughing with her, it was like he kept trying to make himself laugh, and Charlie gave me so disingenuous. Charlie is not interested in this woman. I don't know if they're just doing it. Something tells me that they both just doing this for a show, for a check. Something definitely tells me that they both doing this for a check. And I'm not mad at that. If it's just for a check and nothing else attached to it, I'm not mad at that. And I hope that this relationship is dissolved by life after lockup, by the end of life after lockup, that this relationship is dissolved. However, it just felt so disingenuous. It felt like when you're young and you will go out on a date with a raggedy ass nigga, and you don't know he raggedy, but he try to act like he not raggedy, and he saying all the right stuff, and he laughing at all your no, you ain't that funny, and he laughing at all the name jokes, because at the end of the day he wants some. Okay, he girl, you funny. I'm just saying, he Mr. Chuckles. He is Mr. fucking Chuckles. Okay? Laughing at the jokes. Anyway, she decided she wanted to go to the bathroom. He gave her this, I don't know if he gave her the outfit. I don't know where he get this disco ball ass outfit from. Okay, I don't know if she had this outfit before she went in or what. But she goes into the bathroom, she sneaks out, and she's going around asking for a cigarette. She said because he don't want her to smoke. Lady, you a grown ass, old ass lady, and Marilyn Manson, aka Cher, does not have the right to tell you what the hell to do. Okay? Just for shits and giggles, I will, if you can smoke in that diner, in that Thai diner, because that's what the fuck it looked like to me, I will smoke in his face and burn him with the damn cigarette. Because, sir, you are not my damn daddy. You barely my man. You just was a man I was just having jail talk with. Anyway, he tells her, she said that he told her smoking cigarettes will break her sobriety and it's against his religion. Sir, my religion, me smoking has nothing to do with your religion. You see the entitlement that people think they have over you? That shit is aggravating to me. Yeah, he does the most. Charlie dropped all the way down to hell. Anyway, it gets real raggedy. So she decided to stand outside for 30 minutes asking people for a cigarette and a light because she don't have one. Finally get a cigarette and a light, and she was like, you see how happy I am? I got me a cigarette. Girl, grow up. Grow up, ma'am. You in your 60s. Grow up. And listen, if this lady any younger than 60, please. This lady look like she about in her 70s. Please leave me alone with this. Go away from me with this. Do not jump in my comments and tell me this lady is less than 65. Bro, this lady is giving me 65 plus. AARP. Please. Anyway, now he's mad. T-Tail Production, whoever it was. I'm just mad because I've been waiting for her for 30 minutes. Another red flag. That he ain't good for society, nobody, or himself. Anyway, you are not this lady's prison guard. It's almost like Hillary is leaving one prison just to go into another. But I digress. So Kirsten and Brady. Kirsten is making more excuses for Brady as to why. I'm sorry. She's talking to production. Brady calls her and she's making an excuse as to why she went to Kirsten's house. As to why she went to Corey's house. Girl, please. You just wanted to step in and act like because you a wife, somehow you have rank. Let me tell you bitches something. Okay? You married him. Before y'all came along, he had a kid over here with this woman. If this woman ain't trying to fuck your nigga, outside of that, what happens between her and that child and him has nothing to do with you. I am specifically talking from experience. I'm just saying. Especially if y'all don't contribute. Not the wife. But if your nigga don't contribute nothing over here and he just is raggedy as Brady, girl, get the fuck out of my face. If you ain't got no money, get out my face. We ain't got nothing to talk about. Get out my face. Don't come over here telling me how I should show up as a mother for the nigga who ain't contributing, ain't never contributed, but want to act like he daddy of the year whenever it suits and benefits him. Go the fuck to hell. And I'm telling y'all this. Shit is used to be accurate. Oh, Jesus. I'm just saying, could y'all please stop stepping in like y'all some sort of a savior? Because at the end of the day, he don't want to do what he wants to do. You're the escape plan. Because he don't want to be responsible over here. So guess what he's going to do? Cause triangulation to make it seem like the baby mamas are being problematic, when most of the time that's not even the truth. And then when we do have an issue, when the mothers have an issue, then you want to say, oh, she's bitter because he don't want her. No, bitch, we're mad because there is no help and we didn't have these babies by ourselves. Now, there are some instances, I can't speak on those other instances, but for real bitches who go out and be on their shit and we don't ask you for shit, but when we do, you still don't show up and you still act like that women, the baby mamas are problematic. Boy, fuck you. Okay? I'm standing in for the problematic, raggedy ass, thick neck ass, stupid ass, slew-footed ass baby daddies who ain't shit. Well, I'm glad I don't have them issues anymore. My son is 24 and my daughter is 20. We take care of ourselves around here. I have moved up to auntie status. I am no longer anybody's mother. My kids be like, well, my kids, my adult people be like, girl, what is wrong with her? Okay. I'm just saying, I'm the auntie around here. I'm not even a mom. I tap in as mom when I can, but most of the time I'm just around. Okay? Shout out to the slew-footed baby daddies. Okay? And shout out to the good fathers. Okay? Because they don't get enough credit. And I think y'all deserve y'all flowers. Okay? Shout out to y'all. And the slew-footed ass baby mamas who go out of y'all way to make these men life hard. Y'all can go to hell too. With the raggedy ass slew-footed baby daddies. But the good ones, shout out to y'all. Okay. So anyway, where am I? Because I done lost my spot. So Brady tells her that it's not her place. And she feels away because she absolutely felt like it was her place. No, ma'am, it is not your place. And if the shoe was on the other foot, somebody came to you and told you, if your kid's father married a woman and that woman came to you and told you what you should do, baby, you would act a plum dumb fool based on your personality that we have seen since the beginning of time. You are a asshole and you will act a dumbass. Okay? Please get out our face. Anyway, he says, okay, so he said, you know, he tells her it is not your place, and you know, oh, and you know how Corey is. How is Corey, sir? Because we know how you are. You are a deadbeat. You are raggedy. You don't show up for your kids. You have not shown up for your kids. So don't make it seem like that Corey is being problematic. When you, sir, you are the problem. It's not even Kirsten, because she went on your behalf because you still won't move. I would give Kirsten that. She went on your behalf. But you going on his behalf was not to be on. You didn't even try to be on Corey's side. You went fighting for him. Why? I don't understand that. Anyway, now all of a sudden Brady has control issues. Girl, Kristen, please get out my face. Bonita and Gigi get in a car and they leave both. And they're pissed. So they're exchanging notes. They're talking, just sharing shit. And then they decided to go back to the bar. And so Damon calling both of them. He was like, where y'all at? What y'all doing? They tell them they, back at the same bar. And before they even get back to the bar, the way they are playing in Damon's face, it is priceless. And I enjoy it because you literally played in these women's face since you have been in jail. So you get what you put out. And you don't get to get mad. But for some reason you felt like you should get mad. I don't understand why. I don't understand why you feel like you should be respected when you've been nothing but disrespectful to these women. You may not have yelled or screamed or anything, but you lying to them, playing in their face, that you being disrespectful. All right. This is where the episode ends, y'all. I will bring y'all the last episode amongst other things. I am working through it, pillaging through everything. Okay. I am going to go shower because my back hurt. I know what I said, guys. This is I don't have any notes for any video. I promise. I am going to go finish watching The Devil Wears Prada after I finish showering. Okay. But I hope y'all do enjoy this video, and I wanted to get it off again. I wanted to get it off the desk, so I won't have to work on that tomorrow, and it'll shorten down Sunday's list. So yes, this is your girl Kiwan, reminding you to keep showing up, keep growing, stay true to yourself, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye.